Hi, my name is Kevin Cranston, Child Behavior Specialist. I was going to share with you 5 surprising things that can affect student behavior. Let's get into it. The first thing would be weather. A 2004 University of Michigan study showed that students who spent 30 minutes outside had more positive emotions compared to their peers. So as teachers, we can let kids out more, give them more maybe brain breaks outside or open windows. Positive experience with weather will help kids' behavior improve. And I swear by this, but when it's a full moon, these kids act crazy. Another example would be food. Kids work for candy, they work for Takis, they work for Cheetos, but giving them food with that's highly processed, high sugar, high calories is actually probably in the long run going to hurt them. What I like to do is, I know, look, with teachers, we can't afford it. It's really their parents who are supposed to be paying for their food. But what we can do is try to get the healthier options. So when I get goldfish, I try to get the ones that are whole grain. And if I'm getting like fruit snacks, I try to get the ones without food coloring in it. I know it costs a little bit more, but if we don't give them those sugar bombs, they will behave better for us. The third thing that affects student behavior would be teacher mood. So how you feel, how you are emotionally will have an impact on your students. That's why it's super important to use self-care, remain calm, make sure you are fed, make sure you have the exercise in your life and that you are happy, because kids feed off of you. If you're upset and you're scared, they're going to get scared. If you're worried, they're going to get worried. But if you're happy, they're going to be happy. Another thing I noticed too is I don't like to fake smile. I know a lot of teachers say fake it, but I found that if I'm smiling and I'm not genuinely happy, the kids can sense it. So I always like to also show my genuine self. When I'm upset, I want my kids to know I'm upset and I want them to see how I handle it. So you as an adult, as a teacher, have a dramatic effect on students' behavior. The fourth example that affects student behavior would be seating arrangements. Before I became a teacher, my degree was actually in political science, and a lot of the class is actually politics. How do you want to run your classroom? You want your classroom to be a dictatorship where you have all the control, or do you want your classroom to be a democracy where students have a lot of control? How do you want to run it? So with seating arrangements, how you put kids matter. You want to put certain kids together so they're not going to misbehave. If you put all the behavior kids together, they're going to misbehave. They're going to egg on each other. But if you put them with kids who behave well, then they could model and learn from those kids. So how you rearrange your seats really makes a huge difference. The final thing that affects student behavior would be sleep. I know as teachers, we can't control the amount of sleep our kids get. That's up to the parents. But if a kid comes to your classroom and they're just tired, it's probably better to let them sleep. I'd rather have a 5-minute great lesson where I can teach them something than a 40-minute lesson of them asleep, them fighting me, them not wanting to be there. I also feel if you let them just sleep and set those parameters of here's a timer, here's 10 minutes, and then they wake up, they're going to want to work for you because it shows that you cared. You listened that they were tired. You believed they were tired. You gave them time to calm down. So it also helps build that relationship besides just letting them sleep. I hope you found these things useful. If you have any other things that you think might affect behavior, feel free to leave them in the comments down below and we can maybe put them in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, keep your coffee strong and your tantrums short.